Hello, welcome to Create with Liya. Today I would like to talk about the things that you have to know before you start your Etsy shop. I wish I knew about these things beforehand, so I wouldn't be in this situation that I am right now. I've started my Etsy shop almost 1.5 years ago, without really researching about these kind of consequences that I'm facing right now. You see, when you are just starting with a platform, you don't think about too far away future because you don't know the platform yet and you need to explore it. And you need to also, create a lot of digital products because my Etsy shop is all about digital products. I sell planners, scripts, card decks, playbooks, a lot of digital products. And my main focus was to create those digital products, to research what kind of products you can sell the most. And my main focus was the research part and creating all of those products. But I never thought about other stuff that is impacting me right now. So the other stuff is, I'm a British national living in Malta. And when I've been opening my shop, I opened it in euro because my bank is in Malta. But I never thought about moving out of Malta, Even though I knew that I'm there on a temporary basis, I never thought about that it's going to be difficult if I decide to move from Malta to another country. Could I actually change my bank account to another bank? So the first thing you have to consider is when you are opening a shop, you have to think where you're going to pay your taxes. I'm paying my taxes in the United Kingdom. I can actually pay in the UK because my bank is permanently based in the UK. But, I thought, okay, yes, I can get paid to UK, British pounds, but then I have to convert it into euro. It's going to be a hassle. Why not to open a shop and indicate that I'm in Malta? And also, why not to indicate that my bank is based in Malta? But that was a mistake because now I'm facing a problem. Something happened to the communication between my Maltese bank and my Etsy shop, and now I have to either travel to Malta and, sort these things out, or I should travel to Malta and open another bank account. But I'm not based there anymore. So what should I do if I don't want to travel to Malta and do all of those things? Also, when I've been reading some forums, there was one lady, she said she set up her Etsy shop 8 years ago in the US, and now she lives in Portugal. And now there is some problem with her US bank account, maybe because she doesn't live in the US anymore. She has to change her bank to the Portuguese bank and start accepting not in dollars but in euro, the payments from Etsy. But the problem is on Etsy you cannot relocate your bank location unless it's in the same eurozone. So if you are, for example, if you are relocating from Portugal to Germany, there is no problem because it's the same currency, euro to euro. That's not a problem. But if the currency is for example, Canadian dollars to American dollars, maybe British pounds to euro, maybe American dollars to euro, etc. In these cases, you cannot do anything about it. You just have to erase the whole shop that you have with all the data in there and then start a brand new shop with that bank location. So basically, I have an established brand which is called Course Hustle on Etsy. It has more than 10,000 sales and it has almost 1,000 5-star reviews, and I can't do anything about it. There is an issue with my Maltese bank, and what should I do? I mean, yes, I can keep going with the same shop, I can travel to Malta and try to sort things out, but the thing is, I might face the same problem after 1 year, after 2 years, after 5 years, and it's going to be a hassle at that time with maybe 50,000 sales and maybe 5,000 reviews. So I thought it's better if I do it now. I will go and set up a new shop and then I will start collecting sales and reviews from scratch. This is a hassle. I mean, I wish there was a simpler way for Etsy to do this for us automatically without really deleting the old Etsy shop and starting a new one. But that's the issue right now. So that's the first thing you have to consider. The second thing you have to consider is, now I thought, okay, my husband has a working bank account in Malta. So I thought, how about if we change the owner of the Etsy shop to my husband? So instead of my name, Liya, it will become my husband's name. We have the same surname. How about we do that? And they said no. Again, there is no way to transfer your Etsy shop to any other name except yours. So basically, if one day you decide to sell your Etsy shop, you cannot do that. You cannot sell your Etsy shop to anybody. You cannot transfer your Etsy shop to anybody. So there is no way on Etsy to do this. So you have to think about it. If you are planning to get married and change your name, I don't know, maybe it works, but you cannot transfer your Etsy to some other person. You cannot build the brand and then sell it later on. Another thing to consider, that's the third thing actually, is the brand name and colors. So basically, when I started my course Hustle Etsy shop, I was committed to do a topic about creating courses and selling online courses. But then during these 1.5 years, I noticed that I don't enjoy creating courses anymore. It's not like I don't enjoy, I do enjoy creating videos, but I'm more into creating digital products. So I love creating planners and playbooks and all this beautiful stuff. That's my passion right now. When you build a brand, it's better if you build it with your own name, not with the topic that you select to do about. For example, if I decide to keep my YouTube channel about Etsy, what if someday I decide, that my passion is to talk about Shopify, or maybe at some point I will start doing dropshipping, I don't know. So it's better if you keep your brand name as your own name and not the passion that you have right now, because passions may pass, but your name will always stay. So these are the three things. Number one, your bank location. You have to be 100% sure that your bank location won't change, because if it will change at some point, you cannot actually move your bank location to somewhere else unless it's in the same Eurozone, it's in the same currency. You have to keep your bank location as it is. Maybe at some point Etsy decides to change this policy, but right now it's not possible. Number two, if you decide to sell your brand, sell your Etsy shop, you cannot do that, because there is no way for you to transfer your shop from one name to another name. So that's the number two that you have to consider. So you cannot transfer it to your siblings, to your partners, to your husband, wife, etc. And number three, when you build your brand, try to build it with your own name, because passions may pass. We keep changing all the time. Whatever I enjoy today doesn't mean I will enjoy in 5 years or so. So think about the brand color, the brand name upfront before you start your Etsy shop. If you don't know yet what your brand is going to be about, I will leave a link at the bottom of this video to my brand discovery planner, so you can actually, sit down, reflect on your brand, and then come up with the best brand for your business. Hope this video was helpful for you, and stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. I will talk more about Etsy and Shopify on this YouTube channel.